everybody. A little chilly today. 55 yesterday, 17 today. About -7 Celsius, so a little cooler than yesterday. A little bit cooler than yesterday.
But see what's actually there. Right?
Hey, how's it going?
Judgment all, just kind of understand what's expected. And then if it's not doing
What you
what's
into?
expected, what is the problem?
What's up?
Eating breakfast again?
Sometimes the problem is just
Not
a
much.
matter of physical ability.
Just getting up.
Sometimes the
I think I
problem
thought I'd cut that
is
off.
behavioral confirmation.
Hold on, William. I don't have any
Sometimes,
audio for you. Hold on. I think my audio.
it's
Hold on.
just
Give me
simply
one
a
second. My
matter of
audio is screwed up on my end.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Right now, let's see if I got you now.
Is that any better? You hear me now?
Oh yeah. Now my Bluetooth was off. I didn't know I had it off.
Oh yeah.
What else we got here? Got Henry. James. What's it like down there? A little chilly here. Right, Dick?
It's chilly here. It's probably about 19 or 20.
Yeah, it's about 17.
It's real chilly. Hey, the wind blew.
Yeah, 55.
The wind blew bad yesterday. It was windy all day.
Actually, we had a pretty good day. The morning sucked with the wind and rain, but the afternoon, it actually turned out really nice.
It was cold yesterday evening, about 3 or 4 o'clock. I mean, it's cold.
All right, Randy.
I didn't know if you was on live again. It showed like you was on live, but I couldn't see you again.
No, because I wanted to make sure I was all set with my breakfast and everything, because when I go live, then I got to spend 10 minutes trying to construct my breakfast. Yeah, so
yeah.
I figured, let me do that. One thing I realized too, talking about live streams, anyone who does live stream, if you're concerned about whether it's good for kids and all that stuff, and you don't want to worry about reviews and all that, do your live stream if you're monetized, but don't make it monetized till the next day. If you do it the next day, they usually don't question it. It just goes automatically to monetize. If you monetize it immediately when you do it, then they want to review it. It takes about a week, and sometimes you don't get monetized. So you gotta watch. Hey, Jordan, what's up?
That's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of people do. I've noticed that they'll wait till the next day to.
Yeah, because then it just goes right through. Because I did this point, my 2 last ones, they went right through. I was like, because every time I do it the same day, like right after, they want to review it every single time. So
yeah.
Maybe they think you're trying to get away with something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
you got big plans today? Not much. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I just try to figure out what to do first. My truck is missing. I got a miss in my truck. I think it's the coil. One of the coils. So I gotta try to figure out which coil it is and fix my truck. My Toyota. I got a little Toyota Tundra truck, and get that fixed. Yeah, just see what the weather does, I reckon. I think it's supposed to be pretty nice today.
I hope it warms up. They say it's going to be a little chillier, but then this week's going to be in the 40s, which isn't too bad for February.
Yeah.
Hey, Double Wide 6 has posted something.
I haven't seen him on any lives lately. There for a while, he's coming in.
Yeah. He came in mine a couple of weeks ago just to say hi. Hey, there's Roy. Hello, Roy. How are you? The link's out there. Anybody wants to come up, come on up. I'm a little late today. It's about 7:30 my time. But
Yeah,
I'm on
I didn't know
call.
if you was coming on.
Well, I'm on call for work. I got the company phone, so I'm on call this weekend for the whole plant.
Yeah.
So when you're on call, you don't really get to sleep because you're afraid it's going to ring and you're not going to hear it. So I didn't really get much sleep last night.
When you're on call, is it always machine related or is it like sometimes
The whole
product
plant, the whole
related?
plant, all 3 million square feet of the plant. It could be anything from a fire to electrical to HVAC. It could be anything. I have the master list of everyone that's in the building with all the trades. So I have to let them know what to do and where to go.
Dang.
We do it like 4 or 5 times a year. It's part of our job.
Yeah. I mean, like when you're on call, if you have a machine down, you got to figure out how to get the machine back up and stuff.
You have to put the right people there. Or, for example, they say the air conditioning's not working, or the heat's on too hot, or there's a broken window, or there's a fire. I have to make the call to get the right person there.
Yeah. Dang. And I thought we had a big plant. Our plant's about over 1 million square feet. It's a little over 1
Yeah,
million.
we got about 3 million.
Dang.
Hello. Yeah, same here. It's 17, which is -7 Celsius. A lot chillier than yesterday.
And where's everybody at? I figured where's Henry at? He not kicking yet.
He's in the chat.
I can't see the chat. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm on my phone.
You hate that. That turned off. He's talking about Mr. Briggs. Rick. Wow, snowing in England? That's cool. You don't see that too often.
Didn't you say one time you're down here close to Charlotte? What, 95? Didn't you say you lived in Charlotte?
Yeah,
95.
From like 94, the end of 93 to the end of 95, I was down there like once a month.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was back when they were building the stadium and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlotte's a big town.
Come a long way. About like anything else down there, all the transplants from up here are going down there,
Yeah,
Work, affordable housing and all that.
Yeah.
So I tell
It's
you, back
still
then,
high.
the builders knew that we were coming from up here, and they priced accordingly.
Yeah. It's still high. I mean, for us, for here, Charlotte's high, but I guess that wouldn't be nothing compared to where you live. That'd be cheap.
Wow,
Charlotte would be cheap compared.
That's cold for Georgia.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning? The same thing?
A Western omelet platter. Which is Western omelet, toast, home fries, sausage.
What does that cost? But what'd you say, about $10? Something like that.
$9.
Yeah, that was good.
$10.35.
Yeah.
With the coffee, with the large coffee. Where the hell are you going to get food for that under $10? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
You couldn't make this for that kind of money,
It cost me about $6 or $7, $8 just at McDonald's, and ain't nothing nowhere near that good.
Absolutely. is very convenient. You know, there's nobody here. I was the only one here in the parking lot. So, and I'm an hour late. I'm usually here when they open at 6, but I was a little late today.
I'm not sure when you was down here in '95. Do you remember Bojangles? Do you remember
Oh yeah, they
Bojangles?
didn't really have them here, but a little further south. Like I think starting in like Jersey, they had those. I remember those.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You got those out there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got one
That's what, a family restaurant?
yeah. It's like chicken Bojangles. They kind of the chicken is what they're kind of famous for. It's kind of like McDonald's, kind of like they I actually like
You know
their
what's big up?
biscuits better than McDonald's.
Yeah, what's big up here is that Chick-fil-A is getting bigger up here, but there's only like 2 of them within like a 20, 30-mile radius of me. And my son will drive 20 miles to get a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Oh yeah, that's where for me uh,
I mean, they're
it's
okay, but I don't know. I wouldn't drive 20 miles to get a sandwich.
yeah. But always, if I do that, I'll get one for the next day. If I go to Hickory, well,
Oh no,
Hickory's
he'll come back
it's
with.
about 20 miles.
Although I do like the really thin pickle they put on the sandwich. That's interesting.
Yeah,
It's like a
they
chicken
have good
patty.
chicken though.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, my kids, they grew up on nuggets. That's all the kids ate. You go out and they get nuggets, everything.
Yeah, that's why my daughter chicken nuggets, fries, nuggets and fries.
You got that right, Thomas. Absolutely. Hey, Casey, how's things out in Iowa? That one here. Yeah, like the food is good, but they have all kinds of political ramifications too about their hiring practices because they're not open on Sundays. That's one thing about them. They're not open on Sundays. So people were bitching about that, saying, "Oh, it should be open 7 days a week." They're like, "Nope."
What Dutchess?
No, the Chick-fil-A. They
Oh,
don't.
oh
They're
yeah,
not
that's
open on.
right. Yeah, that's right. They ain't open on.
All the Bible bangers and all that stuff. They all yell, "Oh, you're not supposed to work Sunday." Da da da. Whatever. Hey, it's up to the business, you know. Randy, for the first time in a while, I had Burger King coffee Thursday. I used to love it. They had what's called a French roast. I used to love it. When I was working back in the 90s, every day I would stop there and get one of their French roast coffees. Dynamite. The only problem is their coffee cups. This is a large Dutchess. It's like a 20-ounce cup. The large at Dunkin' Donut, I mean at Burger King was only like 14 ounces or so. It was small. Roy, who in the basement? Hold on, Roy. I don't see anybody in the basement, Roy. Try it again, Roy. I didn't see any. There's nobody in the basement right now, Roy. I don't see anybody. I just clicked on it. Usually I get a red dot shows up. I didn't see anything. Try it again, Roy. I'd love to see you. Love to
Yeah,
see you.
I was afraid the same thing happened this week. The last week when you thought you was live, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, last week sucked because I forgot to hit the go live button. So I'm
Yeah,
talking,
yeah, I
talking,
know.
talking.
Yeah.
Hour. Everyone's like, "Where the hell is he?" I look because I didn't have the right glasses on. Then I look, it says go live. I go, "Oh, son of a gun!"
Yeah.
Boom. There you go.
Well, I thought it happened again. I said, "Oh no, it's happened again." That's why I said, "Are you live?" I said, "I don't see you."
So actually, the same thing this morning. I just wanted to get my breakfast rigged up before I hit live. That's why I threw the
Yeah,
link out there real quick, and I said, "Let people see the link." We got
yeah.
Pete here. Hello, Pete. Oh, it says hello. Chris here. Sparky's here. Good afternoon, buddy. Hope everybody's. Oh, here we go. Someone in the basement, and we got Roy's the boy. Hey, Roy. How are you, buddy?
Hello.
How's
Hey,
the wood turn?
All right, you.
How's the wood turning coming? Good.
You what? Sorry.
Doing anything with the wood turning?
No, I can't
the
hear.
wood
Turn
turning,
this up a bit.
the wood turning.
Oh, the live. It's here.
Isn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say any projects yet, Roy? It looks nice. Looks nice.
Yeah, I have. I mean, Here's one that I haven't quite finished yet. It's
Oh,
a little
nice.
bud
What is that?
vase.
A vase?
Yeah,
Oh,
a little
wow.
bud vase. Yeah.
What kind of wood is
Just
that?
wait. This is ash.
Oh, nice. That is
Yeah, I'm just
beautiful.
waiting to get a glass little tube to put in there so they
Cool.
can use like real flowers on it, you know.
Yeah.
So what
That's nice.
made you decide on doing that, Roy? What was the determining factor?
What, the lathe?
Yeah, to start doing the turning. Did you see someone or know someone or?
Oh, this one's called a sip.
Oh, I know.
It's the same.
Brand.
There's loads of companies. Harbour Freight have make the actual same one as well. It's just.
Yep. Now, is that something you used to do and you decided to do it again, or how did you decide to redo?
The last time I actually used a wood lathe was when I was at school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, morning me. Morning me.
What's that? Sorry. What's it?
No, we're just saying hello to Cajun Coin Hunter, Lou Lucas.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I mean, come with it. Whoops. I screwed that one in. Yeah, come with it was a second-hand chuck, so I've just been doing some. Took it apart and cleaned it up because it was all groggy and horrible. I've got a new one on there, but it's good to have two of them just in case.
Sure.
So I've given it a good old clean up because it was in dire straits.
Sure.
Re-greased it.
Now, have you done any videos yet, Roy, on the turning like that vase?
Nah, not yet. I ain't that good yet. I'm not going to embarrass myself yet.
Come on.
Yeah, it looks good. We don't care. We'd rather see it good, bad, or indifferent, you know?
I have got a few indoors which I've done in my house. But it's absolutely chucking it down with rain out there at the moment, so I'm not leaving the workshop.
Well, they were saying, I know Jordan was saying there was a little bit of snow over there this morning.
I think it's up in Scotland, isn't it? Pretty clear.
Yeah, he's up Birmingham way.
What, and he's got snow there?
He said he had a little bit of flurries and stuff.
Oh, flurries, nothing compared to what you get.
Oh, no, that's for sure. Boy, a lot of people
when they get snow here, they shut all roads, all the schools finished. That's nothing compared to what you lot have.
Yeah, usually we have delays. It's not too bad.
Bloody bunch of whips over here, I'm telling you. When I was a kid and it was snowing, we had to walk to school because the buses were out.
That's what they should do now, but they won't. Catch a Cow
All a
is
bunch of
asking
dances now.
James Catch a Cow is asking what you use to seal.
What are you using, Roy, as a boy, to seal it? To seal what?
That vase, your vase. But you said you're going to use a glass tube, so it really doesn't matter, right?
You what? Sorry, Ken?
I said you're going to use a glass tube, so it really doesn't matter if the wood is sealed or not, because you're not going to expose it to water.
Yeah, I'm going to get a glass tube for it. You can seal it with like epoxy resin or something like that.
Wax works good too.
Yeah, but I won't be able to get wax into that. I mean, I could probably melt some wax into it.
No.
Because I do have my own beeswax.
On that, they worried about the outside of it. What you going to seal it with?
Yeah. Oh, that's already done. I've put,
wax works good.
Yeah, I mean that's got 4 coats of standing sealer, and it's got polish as well, like a gloss, not a gloss, a high gloss polish.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that uses wax, beeswax, and what he does, he turns it on the lathe while it's turning. He's applying the wax to it, and he does about 10 coats.
Yeah,
all together.
Yeah, if you're going to use it for eating out of or something like that. Probably, yeah. That'll keep it waterproofed as well.
Okay. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better than that.
Oh, I will, Randy.
Come on.
I will.
Come on. Come on.
I think I'd love to see some videos on that. Yeah, you shouldn't even do a video on that, Roy. Video on the chuck restoration.
Yeah, I should have done, but I've still got problems with all my equipment at the moment. So I need to get another laptop. I'm using my phone at the moment. Yeah.
Nick,
Right.
we got the Western omelet, Nick. Western omelet. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. We put the link back out there. See who else wants to come up.
Yeah. So, Ken, how you doing? Andrew, hello.
Good, how are you?
All right. And got dog, Roy, how you doing? Almost forgot
I'm doing
his name
good,
for a
thanks.
sec there. All right. Everybody in chat, hello, hello. Everybody in chat, how y'all are this morning? That's my time.
How you doing? How you doing this morning? On me?
Can't complain. Fix me some breakfast here in about 30 minutes or so, I guess.
It's still kind of early for you, right? What, 6:30?
What's that, Roy?
No, it's about 15 to
It's
7.
a small axe. The handle broke, so I'm going to put make a new handle for it. And once I got it off, I've sharpened it up. Very sharp now.
You got to get a nice piece of hickory.
I could, yeah. It's only a little hand one.
Yeah,
It's only a tiny one.
The best. Hickory's the best.
Yeah, hickory's really good for axes.
Depends if I can get any. That's the thing.
Oh, who's that?
Probably got some hard stuff here.
Come on, Molly. Come on.
I'll tell you what I was thinking of using.
Come on, it's cold.
I've got this leg off of an old chair. This stuff is
what
solid.
The wood is, because is it a hard wood though? You don't want it to split on you.
Oh, it's a hard wood. It was used for a chair, so.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
actually, that kind of looks like beech that looks like beech or maple.
I think it might be maple.
Okay.
Yeah, maple's a hardwood. Maple's a hardwood, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll do. I'll just use that for it. If it don't work, it don't work.
I just want to say, my biggest romantic
it's only a small wax.
Always helps out the channel. So romantic, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've been looking at yours. You may not have seen me, but I've definitely been looking. Check out romantic scrapping channel. Good channel. He always helps me out. So thank you, romantic.
That's 100.
Henry is in the house.
That's 120 millimeters long.
Hello, hello.
70,
yeah.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Thank you, appreciate it, my friend.
Comment ça va?
I mean, that bit there is only 50 millimeters.
Godfather.
So it's only a small one.
How's everybody doing?
We're talking about, hey, Roy, the shelving in the back. Did you ever put up your air handler, your filter, or what? Remember your filter system? Yeah, you were going to hang that filter system or whatever. Remember you had the air handler?
Done it. Yeah, see ya.
The collector? You're going to hang it up on the wall or something? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I fixed
it. Okay.
Yeah, I fixed it up, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, done that.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, I've even had to clean the filters out already. I've only used the lathe 3 times, and I had to clean the filters out. So it works.
Sparky just called out some kind of stain. I don't know. I couldn't even pronounce it. Too many letters.
Yeah. It does the job.
Little fail.
A little save me lungs, isn't it? But I have got a powered it respirator and shield underneath there as well.
Hold on, Mick. Oh, what's that, Roy?
Internet's going. I'll pick it up and back.
Your camera's a little glitchy. Is he glitching, everybody? He's a little glitchy.
Come on.
Yeah, he's lagging pretty bad.
We got bad weather over here in the UK.
I hear a lot of rain, huh?
Yeah.
And I hear a lot of background noise. I think it's coming from William. I'm not sure.
It might be.
Sounds like he's sitting on a potato chip bag or a leather chair.
It's probably them paper pants if it's causing static.
Hey, Mick, how you doing, mate? Mon ami. I like that.
Mick and Roy on a panel. Yeah, that's been a long time.
Yeah, Roy, I think Roy's got problems with his Wi-Fi. He's going in and out.
I could have told that 3 years ago.
Bad weather where he's at, interfering with his internet.
Yeah, a little chilly here. It's about -7 Celsius. So a little chilly.
-7 Celsius?
Yeah, because I got all my UK friends. I got talking those weird languages, you know?
Oh, I was wondering why. Okay, well, that would be what, let me see, 18 degrees?
Yeah, it's less than that.
Yeah, yep.
Something
what about
like
you,
that?
Henry?
Okay.
Same up there?
Yeah, it's I think 15 here.
That was a good guess on my part on that.
We'll take a look.
Oh, what's that all about, Mick?
They want to know where I got my Sir from the Mixed Motors from. It wasn't through the Prince's Trust. It was just given to me as an OBE by the Queen directly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Queen and everybody else in the panels elected him Sir Mick. Dubbed him Sir Mick.
So, Mick, you like those lights?
Yeah, they're good. What do you think, Hank? They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, I sent a comment on your video, but I don't know if you saw it. I think they were too bright. Made your eyes squint. You know.
Yeah, I didn't have it. I didn't have it dialed into how I would normally have it. It was up full belt just to give me example.
All right. Yeah, you got to warm it up a little bit. There were.
You got some trolls coming in here, Ken.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, that is a troll. VON.red. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Okay.
All you got to do, Ken. I got to. All you got to do, Ken, is just
I hit block.
Put that VN whatever it is. Put that in your blocked list, and it won't come up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad video, Hank. It has improved my lighting of my videos going forward. But yeah, it was a touch bright. But I'm just trying to show, you know, obviously when you got a shed like I've got, the lighting will be different in a different studio or whatever. So yeah, it's good.
Well, sometimes they put like
just so I know, Mick. Just so I know, what time is Conquer going on?
Ken, I've got two answers for you there. The first answer is I don't know because I don't think even Conquer knows what time he's going live. And the second answer is it don't matter anyway because you go live 15 times a day, so it's sort of irrelevant.
Well, last week I missed it by me and Bruce missed it by 4 minutes. So.
I think he's normally 7:30, somewhere in there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he came on. Conquer came on time last week, but he only kept it to the 2 hours. That was it.
Yeah, because normally he goes to 2.5 sometimes. So that's why I thought I'd be okay.
Conquer is more like your free bird. He sort of does what he wants to do as and when he wants to do it. Turns up late, turns up early, goes on time, whatever.
Oh, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
What's up?
A slacker.
Where did Roy go? Come on, Roy. Come on back up here. I just want to see your wood tone and stuff.
Yeah. I know. I tell you, that vase he made is beautiful. But I like how he did it with just a bored out hole. So all you have to do is put like a glass test tube in. That way you don't have to worry about the water inside the wood.
What happened?
Yeah, well, what happens when the water overflows from the tube and just goes straight down the hole?
Well, that is fucked, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Mick come out of retirement, so we know what's going on. Well, I do have a live stream or 2 live streams booked coming up soon. So I will be doing 2 live streams.
Yeah. So what happened to Rob? Rob just decided that's it. He's got no time for it, huh?
I think like a lot of people, Hank. Some live streams are getting caught up in drama. Some live streams are struggling because of the people they have on the panels. So it's not always you got to weigh up what's good for your channel, what's not good for your channel.
Well, yeah.
I think what it was too, like with that group of individuals, Mick, it started to be funny. They're having some good times and things like that, but it got out of control.
The problem is, Ken, right? Let's discuss it. The problem is you had somebody come up on your panel the other week who's not within the small engine criteria. Not that that's a problem, right?
You talking when I was with Henry at the diner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't. And I apologize for that because I couldn't hear it. I was with Henry.
It's not a question of you got to apologize. That's not a question. What it is that actually happened on your stream and someone thought or deemed it to be okay to be disrespectful on your panel. No, think of it as this way. I come over to America. I come and sit in Hank's front room. We're sitting there chilling out, right? And all of a sudden, someone else comes in who I don't like, right? But I'm a guest in someone else's house. So I have to be respectful or respectfully decline from the area. Right?
Yep. Agreed.
I can't just come into someone else's front room, drink their beer, eat their food, and when William walks in, I go, well, he's a tosser. I don't like him. Blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. You're in someone else's house. You can't do that. Yeah. So when someone comes up onto a panel for a general chit chat, and then some idiot turns up and just calls him straight out in your front room whilst you're trying to enjoy a beer, can't have that. I wouldn't.
No.
If one of my friends did that, Ken, if you come to my house and you do that to one of my friends, me and you would no longer be friends, Ken. We'd have a fallout about it.
Well, that's the right thing, isn't it? That's the right way to deal with it, yeah.
I've been to so many weddings, christenings, parties, places where I like to be, but because of one person, I don't want to be there. But I still go there, and I'm still respectful. I'll still say hello through gritted teeth, but I would never be disrespectful.
And Mick, let me just add, Mick, what really got me pissed off after that was that, because I know the individual, didn't phase him at all. It was in other chats and like nothing ever happened, and I didn't go for it.
Well, whilst you were sitting there chewing the fat with Henry, I had about 3 people message me saying, "What the hell's going on here?" I was like, "Whoa."
Okay, Papa.
But here's the thing, Mick. And it started out on someone else's channel, all the bullying and all that stuff. Keep it there.
Right.
Or just don't visit.
But people like dragging it around. People like dragging it around. It's more of the sort of what's the word? It makes a bigger thing of it and makes more entertainment for them and everything. That's what they do.
Yeah, but you know what? We got, like Nick said, we got too much drama in our regular lives. We don't need it here.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the same with me.
See, some channels, they rely on the drama to keep their channels interesting.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, Mick, this is more of the weekend banter, but you gotta. It has limits,
Yeah. And I get texts throughout the week.
Yeah, I didn't know soap operas, daytime soap operas. You know, Victor Newman, All My Children, all that. General Hospital.
The thing is, Cajun,
I didn't know that was on Saturday mornings though.
I get I get correspondence from people saying they're having a bad time at the moment, and I'm sympathetic. And I know when I'm near them on a panel to just go a little bit easier than perhaps I should do. You know, so I always try and respect people's personal lives, things they might have going on in there. And when you get a fool just turn up and just want to call somebody out, but won't do it on his own channel through fear of repetition of 30 people coming here and having a go at him about the same comment, then no, I can't put up with that. Sorry.
Mm. You know, I do agree with Mick on that. I've seen it happen before, and it cost a friend of mine. No, this is a good friend of mine. Somebody went on his panel, not his panel, in the comments one day, and started talking bad about somebody. And a guy that was donating $50, $80, you know, super chats.
Oh yeah,
$50, $60.
Wow.
And the guy said, "Hey, if you let this guy keep on antagonizing me like that, I'm not coming back to your channel and donating any more money." Yeah. Well,
hey,
the host,
just remember, Cajun, on my channel, I have the $1 million guarantee. The $1 million guarantee. You give me $1 million, you can say whatever the hell you want. Okay.
What about $100?
No, but I'm talking about the guy that was donating the super chats.
Yeah.
He was a friend too, but another guy came on and was talking bad about the super chat.
Where you got to have your blockers, your moderators, and things like that. The guys that you trust with the wrenches to block them and get them out. My problem is this particular person, no names. This particular person, no names.
Yeah, but this guy was new to streaming.
But this person is generally a good person.
Not new, but newer.
But I think he hit a boiling point. They got to him so much so they hit a boiling point, and he said, "Screw it," and he just did one of these. I'm going to just lash out. Well, you know, this forum wasn't really the best place for it, and I'm sure he regrets it now. But I'll be honest, Mick, I have not heard from that person, and I expected to, and I haven't.
Well, you know, some people, they come on these panels because not that they haven't got anything better to do, but this technically is their life. This could be their only form of interaction with other adults.
Yeah.
If you look at Conker, and I will say Conker, when COVID struck, he wasn't allowed out. A 70-odd-year-old man wasn't allowed out. You know. And by being on a live stream, it was his virtual pub.
Interaction with other people away from his own.
Have a laugh and a joke. You know, it kept the old grey matter going. Yep. You know, and then some people can be really easily offended. Yeah. And it's not right to put somebody in a corner and poke them virtually with a virtual stick in front of 50 other people. It's not right, and you shouldn't do it.
No.
And, you know,
I didn't know Conker was 70 years old. He don't look no 70 years old.
Yeah, it's a bit like let me stand on the soapbox, right? It's a bit like me and Roy. Roy's a boy. Everyone knows that me and Roy don't talk. I didn't come up here today to push him off. It's not my intention.
And I'm sure he regrets it now. But I'll be honest, Mick. Thomas, get rid of your YouTube. There you go.
You know, but if Roy's up here, I'll be courteous. I'll be nice. I ain't got to be horrible, man. You know, we ain't got to share a beer or sleep together. You know, but when I'm in someone else's room, you have to be courteous. You have to be nice. And if I can't do that, then I won't come up.
There's Riley, boy. Hey, Riley.
Hi, Riley.
Good morning.
Henry, what have you got on? What's on your jumper? You got static, baby.
What's that?
Is it you? Wave your arms about. No, it's not you. It's somebody else got real bad static.
Not me, I don't think.
William. Yeah, he's sitting on empty bag of chips.
William,
Mick, look at this. I was at Henry's the other day, and look what I got. A nice sweatshirt.
You say that, but I've got one coming to my house. I won't worry about it.
Big dog.
Well, this has the word Mick on it, but he gave it to me. Oh.
Oh.
But has a picture of a dog only got 3 legs?
Well, he's not excited, Mick. So.
I got a note through that said there's something held up through the importing. I reckon that's mine on its way.
Thomas, shut off your YouTube. I tell you, Thomas, we got to give him a little.
What we all have to remember is, right, it don't matter how good your YouTube channel is. It's only good as your supporters and viewers. If you go around kicking people, talking trash, and all that sort of stuff, soon you'll have a good YouTube channel with good content with no viewers. It's just what it is. So unless you can be courteous to all people, then it's all for nothing, you know?
Hey, while we got Ash on here, Ash, are you still doing YouTube? Everyone's asking the question. We saw the announcement you're not doing it. Are you doing it? What are you doing, Ash?
Apparently, last night in Luke's stream, if you care to watch it, Ken, Ash said, he's doing a U-turn. He made the wrong decision, I think, and he's reopened his channel back up.
Oh, okay.
Like Rob changed his name, and now he's changed that back now as well.
I'm actually considering closing my channel down this year. No, I'm not joking.
That's what I thought.
Mick, since you stopped your lives, Mick, how has your sub count been?
It's irrelevant. I'm not interested. I'm not bothered.
No, I'm just curious because you had mentioned it acted sort of negatively with the lives. I was just curious.
I think pound for pound, my sub count in which it escalates is non-effective.
Let me rephrase it. How about views, that kind of thing?
So, I'm only. In fact, I would expect my channel to be doing worse at the moment for 2 reasons. One is I'm doing just 2 videos a week instead of 2 videos and a live stream. So I'm 1 content down a week. So I expect it to be low. And also, I forgot what my second one was, but it's quite important. I don't really watch my views, Ken. I'm only here to have fun. You know, I'm not here to make money out of YouTube because you've got to be really good at it and really committed to it. Look at Martin, for instance. He runs 2 or 3 channels, 2 or 3 videos a week. It's his income, so he has to have his foot on the gas.
Yeah. Well, Bruce said the other week, I asked him how many hours does he think he put into YouTube when he's at home, obviously. He said 20 hours a week he thinks he put into YouTube.
Really?
Wow.
That's half a week's work, isn't it? He's put
I'm actually nowhere near that. So if I want to do a video today, I'll choose a mode of choice, whatever I'm doing. I'll repair it, push it out, get it done. It would probably take me about an hour and a half to do the actual video.
Yeah.
It would take me about an extra 40 minutes to do the editing and uploading.
A couple of hours or so, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's it, you know. But I'll say it again. I'm not here to earn money. I'm here to have fun, meet some fantastic people, apart from Henry, of course. Meet some fantastic people and to just expand my mind, get educated, you know. I'm not interested in what my subscriber count is today compared to what it was last year, and how and by 28 days, what's the percentage of views of increase and analytics. I don't use any softwares at all to manipulate my channel at all. I know that people use this vidIQ and they use this and they use that and all that. I don't use any of that, none of it. I just put a video out and just see how it ends. That's it.
I haven't really put out much besides lives because it's just easier.
Ken, you put no videos out. Ken, you are a live stream slut.
Well, Ken, in the last month, how has your channel been? Basically, just putting out lives. How have you picked up views, subscribers?
I didn't even make my minimum monetization in January because all I did was lives. To Mick's point, you know, when it comes to that, because you're going to get views during the live, you're going to get views within a day or 2, but after that, it's not even worth being up there. Who wants to look at a live when it's not live?
Yeah, you know? That's what I think. Yeah.
What about your super chats on your live?
I do it to keep people engaged in your guys' channels, my channels, just so we know what everyone's doing. That's the only reason I do it. Plus, I'd rather not eat breakfast alone. You know.
Yeah. What about your super chats when you go live?
Not really. I'd say I'll be honest with you. Romantic just did one at the beginning, but that's probably the first one I've had in, I don't know, a month or two. I'm not like mixing. I'm not into it for the money.
Oh,
When I was putting out a video or two a week, yeah, I was getting the minimum amount each month through YouTube. That's nice because it's sort of like you're getting rewarded for your time. If you look at the dollar per hour, you're not. You're really not.
What you have to remember also, Ken, right, is that Romantic. I've known about Romantic channel for some time. I just looked. He just threw you a $4.99 super chat, which you're going to earn about $2.70 out of that. And to be fair, no disrespect to Romantic at all, he's only bunging a super chat to enhance his own channel.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay. I mean, I know.
It's what everyone does, right? It's what everyone does, and so therefore, it's not really a good way of earning money on top. I know that Cajun was after new hot water boiling system a little while ago because his has failed, and people were even I donated to that to try and help out a little bit, but all the time Google are taking 30 to 50% off.
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely. Oh yeah, it is a ripoff.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
So when you look at the time when I did the Gary Butler's beautiful daughter who passed away, we did a charity drive one night.
So funny, wasn't it?
And we did it through PayPal originally. Through my was it? No, it was through his one. Yeah, sorry, through his Just Giving one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And we raised nearly £800 in.
Do they take anything out of that? Do they take anything out of that? Nothing.
Not a thing. Not a bean.
Yeah. Good. No, I agree.
You know, it's always way. But look at Steve Small Engines. He goes live. He can earn $500 in an hour.
Yeah.
You know, which is great, right? But you know, a busy man like him, and you can imagine what goes on inside his household to try and promote his channel. He has to keep pushing it. For him to go live is still quite a big thing. He has to have the content. He has to have the knowledge in which to answer the questions that are being asked as well. So technically, he is still working. But the live streams, in my opinion, they're a networking tool. They're a networking tool in which you try and grow your own channel. Now, if you have a platform of your own and you deem it like I did, you know, people said to me, Mick, why are you giving the stream up? It's one of the most popular streams of the weekends. You're getting over 100 people in the house. And you're going to walk away from that? Yeah, because it ain't getting no bigger. And all it is just allowing other people to feed off of my channel. But that's what it's doing effectively. So therefore, I have to walk away.
Yeah, well, actually, I've got an announcement to make. Mick knows I'm quitting my one on Fridays.
Wow.
I'm not gonna do my live one on Friday. But what I will do, I'm not saying I'll be away from streams altogether. I'll put one out now and then, but it's not going to be structured each week anymore, because I've been thinking about it since Christmas actually, and you know it's quite a commitment to be timed every week on that Friday evening, and you know I've got to be ready there. Some nights I don't feel like it, but I feel I'm owing it to people. So what I want to do for myself and we'll do a stream, but it'll be like Mick said with his really. He didn't sort of get rid of himself from streams altogether. He said he'll pop up on a panel like he's here now, and he'll do the odd one when he feels he wants to. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do with mine.
You got to remember, Luke. I did streaming. Obviously, I started off with my great friend Roy as a boy. Started off together on a Sunday.
I remember it,
and we streamed for an hour. So we streamed for a year, nearly 2.5 to 4 hours a day. We were streaming on a Sunday, me and Roy. Me and Roy went our separate ways. I then went on a Sunday, on a Saturday night, and I then continued for another 1.5 years. So I've been streaming for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
In 2.5 years, you'd expect to have more than 100 in the house, especially when you're up to nearly 13,000 subscribers and you're getting nearly 1,000 views in the first 24 hours of releasing a video.
Yeah.
But why are you only getting 100 in the house? That's a question you have to ask. It's a bit like Ken doing live streams and not many videos. That must be hurting the channel growth, but it's not affecting Ken's own sense of mind, because he can sit in his truck, eat his breakfast with 4 or 5 people, have a laugh and a joke, and that's cool.
And that's all it is. That's all it is.
as long as you're not worried about the growth of your channel, Ken, then that's good.
It all depends in what you're looking long term, really. I think if you're seeing it as a hobby, and that's your channel's going to build slowly, but you see it as a hobby, and that's what you're happy doing, that's fair enough. I'd like my channel to get to the stage where I've told lots of people this, I could pay for a unit a month to have a bigger unit which I could work on my vehicles. I'm a long way off that, but I'd like it to be like that. I'm not sure whether the lives have had a detrimental effect. I think I've run the lives as long. I think they've helped grow my channel, but now I think it's come to the stage where that has stopped. It's, you've got to look at someone like Andrew. Andrew's just started. He's jumped up to 100 odd subscribers quick, and it's only because of lives. But now, unless he starts bringing content out, that's going to level out. And there's not going to be much beyond that.
Well, people go over to his channel, they're subscribed to see him on a live stream. They go over to the channel, and he's got 4 videos.
Yeah. Because the thing is, there's probably we see that, and mainly in the chats, we see the same names, don't we? It's, you get the odd new one come in, but probably there's 100, 150 people that in our niche that love live streams. But beyond that, I've had people comment and said they don't like a live stream. That's not why I'm finishing on a Friday, but I've had them that say they don't like watching that. It's no fun. But
But Luke, let me add to that. Luke, let me add. When I you know me, I love technical. I love getting into it, the answers and all that. And I really enjoy when I do my technical lives with Condon and Bernanke and those guys. Yeah. And if you notice, when I do those lives, it's not banter. It's ask the question, we give the answer. I love that.
There is also, Ken, don't forget, and this isn't a criticism. I see a lot of people saying they like the streams, they like the content, because it gives the people the answers that they've been looking for. But there is still a 50% element of people just to have their feet up, have a beer, and just chill, and don't want. They might have a technical job. They might have a technical job, and the last thing they want is to be surrounded by technical on a stream, so it goes both ways. You have to try and cater for both, and that's really hard to do.
I've had people actually email me saying, when are you going to have James Condon on, because I want to put the face with the voice. They've actually watched just to see what he looks like in real terms.
Well, have you ever thought about, Ken, staging the question and answer on his channel, and you going over to there?
Yeah, he just doesn't have the time. He's so busy as an IT manager. He's in charge of a lot of stuff where he works, so his time is very limited. And that's why that 1 week, remember last month, Luke, where I went on around 4:35, I tried to do that for the UK people, because they were telling me, Kenny, I'm not going to get up at 2 a.m. to ask James Condon a question. So, the timing really sucks on some of that stuff,
But how does that actually help your channel? If you have James on yours, does it actually help build your channel?
Oh, yeah. I'll get 5 times as many views by having him on my channel, and I'll gain 100 subscribers after he does it.
How are they finding you through him then? Does he?
Because I have James, Gary, and Bruce advertise on their community pages.
Oh, because if you don't do that,
it does help to a degree. It does help to a degree. But I do have to agree with what Luke's saying, and this is one of the reasons why I stopped doing my live streams, is that if you look around us, when I did my live stream, I'd have Bruce, I'd have Ken, I'd have Hank, I'd occasionally pop up, Luke would pop up, Steve Small Engines, Terrell Fixes All, different people pop up, which is great. But when someone like Steve pops over for a 2-hour sit-down session in the Mixed Mower Shack, why haven't I got 300 people in the house?
So, because he's not telling people he's going to be there.
Exactly.
Okay. So
agree, and that's why I make sure I give a 2 to 3 day notice when I'm going to do it, so they can tell their subs, and I'll get 300 or 400 people watching.
I understand that, right? But when Steve said to me one night, "Oh, Mick, come on up," and I think you was actually up there that night as well, Ken. I did better in subscriber count, pound for pound, being up on Steve's panel. And Terrell has even said he wants to do another live stream with me, but I've said, but you're going to host it, not me.
Yeah.
Because even with Terrell, with 150,000 subscribers that he's got, I'm only going to get 150 in the house. That's it.
Yeah.
So you've got to try and change the way in which you network.
You got to go where the crowd is. Yeah.
Exactly. The only one thing I believe my streams have really succeeded in is bringing the small engine community closer together and building the bridges over the countries and allowing the bigger channels in and the smaller channels to take advantage of that. But that's what I believe my channel did.
And also as well, these bigger channels, they've got to, they don't just want anybody in their live streams if they're going to do one. They're going to want people in there they can trust, the channels they know about, channels they know are doing decent stuff. You know, if you're
channels with knowledge.
Yeah, and they're going to want all that. So probably I would like to think they're judging people a bit while they're watching and thinking, well, this person knows about this and that. That's how I would do it. So if I was in Steve's position and I went on a live, I'd think, wow, Henry knows what he's talking about. Mick knows what he's talking about. When I do a live, I'm happy to have them up. But if it's someone with no content at all on their channel, you know, and you know, you're sort of having someone up there with a channel that is you're sort of basically giving them a shout out within your stream, but they've got nothing to back them up. They'll go over and think, well, why did so and so send me over to this channel? There's nothing here, you know. So that's when the content stuff, you know, keep having that come out. That will hopefully help in the long term.
Of course, you've got to have channel content, right? I mean, it's like Hank, you know, 78 years old, sitting at home doing nothing.
He's aging you, by the way.
You know,
78.
He got all the time in the world. Why aren't he pumping out live streams?
Cold. It's too cold.
I tell you, I could attest to that. When we were in his garage, we were freezing our nads off. It was cold.
And you got a heater.
There's no heat.
He's got a torpedo heater, but kerosene's like $10 a gallon. It's ridiculous.
It's what it is. Live streams will come and go. People get
Although I must say, in his defense, where he's sitting now is nice and toasty.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. and to be fair, 90% of the time, Henry don't move from that armchair. So why don't you just get a green screen up and just get his laptop and just start pumping out Saturday night, Sunday night live streams?
Oh, I don't have the gift of gab. I can't talk like you guys do. I don't have the gift of gab.
Hi,
Hey, Phil.
Speaking of what is this? An old man's convention all of a sudden?
He heard 78 years old and boom.
I love seeing Conquer. I love seeing your mower swinging.
Oh yeah, the death swing. Yeah.
He's got my problem in the shed. Too much stuff.
I just want to show you how effective this lawnmower hoist is with a Hoover attached around the lift.
Hey, it's content. What more do you want?
There you go.
I enjoyed the video.
Oh, nice sign.
Yeah, but look at the other side. Yeah. I don't know, Mick. You put in a claim, didn't you?
Yeah. I should get money back.
You have to wait 30 days, 28, 30 days for you. They're pretty good paying your money back, Hermes.
I should get it back, which means I'll get it for nothing. And I have still got about 80-90% of the old plastic there, which I can remodel it. If not, I know it's damaged, but I might just take the back off of it and then give that to somebody else because it's still a nice sign to put up in a workshop, right?
Does it unscrew?
Yeah, it all comes apart. Yeah, so I might just put a black piece of perspex on the back side of it, and then just give the Briggs and Stratton sign to somebody else. They might want it in their workshop.
Yeah, because originally that would have hung off a wall, so you see both sides when you come to the shop. I would have imagined.
Yeah, it's got a bracket on the side. It's got a bracket on the side of it. Yeah.
On my Honda one, I got a Honda one upstairs, just like that.
Yeah. You all right, Conk?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Yeah, you
made it for another week. Yeah, well done.
Wait, Phil, while I have you up here, Phil, hold on. When are you going on today?
It will be 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time as normal, Ken.
Yeah, right.
All
As long as I can get it
I
down.
want
look.
to make sure.
I came in the last 5 minutes. I didn't you know you were on there. It was quite interesting because I've been stuck on 280 subscribers now, and I honestly don't think I'm going to get any more, despite me chucking out all the nonsense I put out. I don't think whatever I'm doing is really people particularly interested. You know, which is a bit disappointing. But hey, I'm not really in it for it, to be honest.
Well,
you know.
Hold on, Phil. Nick was saying before, if you advertise your channel in all the senior citizen homes, you're going to get a shitload of content.
Have you grown? Has your channel grown much since you've took Mick's lives on?
Yes.
It's grown. I've picked up about 80.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
You're not going to get them in 1 month. You got to wait a couple of years.
Henry, I'm so glad you said that, because I've had lots of injections, right, over the years. I've had Terrell Fixes All, I've had Musty One, I've had all of that lot, right, who have shouted me out, put my intros on their videos. All my regular guys and friends have as well. So some months I've been up like 550 subscribers in a month, right, where it's escalated. But I do believe that 50% of those subscribers are dead subscribers. They just subscribe to the channel just because they were told to do so, and they're not viewing. But people like, and I'll be brutally honest, people like Scotty Daniels, people like Andrew, because they're not putting out the video content every single week and feeding the beast. It's never going to grow. So with you, Conker, doing a video once every week, once every 2 weeks, it's going to be a slow process.
Sure.
And you could have one video that goes absolutely mental, right, which is brilliant. But you might get 125,000 subscribers out of one video. You know.
Sure. The strange thing is the video I put out had the most views was about a 10-second one of me starting up that chainsaw.
Well, I'll tell you something, and I spoke to my daughter about this the other week. She says she will not watch a video any longer than 2 minutes. Their attention span now is for TikTok and things like that, which is just a minute and most or whatever, and all the shorts you get on YouTube and all that. So that's another thing I'm thinking about doing, is putting a few shorts out just to sort of,
You see, shorts, you need 4 times as many views to have one view.
Yes,
4
you do.
times as many.
Yeah, but it could pick up subscribers, couldn't it?
It definitely could pick up more subscribers, but unfortunately, the reaction is they watch yours. That's cool. What's that? Boom, and before you know it, you're gone. And unless they come back down to it, they're never going to find you again. So it's all very well doing the shorts, in my opinion, but it's got to be really, really, really good for them to then be diverted. If they won't watch a 2-minute video longer than 2 minutes, it's got to be quite difficult for them to stop what they're watching with you, go to your channel, have a quick little look, and then they ain't going to do it. Not going to do it.
Let me ask both of you guys though, because you've been longer than me. One thing I haven't done a lot lately, and I hear if I do it, I'll help myself an immense big deal, is putting in all the tags. I haven't really been doing it. What do you think of that?
So my opinion is that we are in a environment, a catchment of small engine repair, which is not really a massive catchment. If you were on there, and I hate to say it, with a big pair of boobs and blonde hair, you do really well. Okay. Yeah. Everything is. If I hold both my hands up like this and jump up and down, I'll get 125,000 views. Well, of course you will. If I did it, I wouldn't.
No.
So unless you're in a good environment, which is really good content and really highly viewable, then we're always going to struggle, no matter what we do. But the idea is to find a really good small engine channel, stick with it because you enjoy it. That's where you become a hardcore subscriber.
Well, actually, I think in the States you stand more chance in building a bigger small engine channel. If Mick was in the States, I think he'd be on 50, 60,000 by now.
Mr. Briggs has already said, if I got to the States, I'd be shot and stabbed in the first 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Cajun.
Okay. I want to respond to the short YouTube Shorts comment was made earlier. I got a buddy of mine that you don't have to put me on big screen. A buddy of mine made a short, and he posted it as a short, on YouTube. So it would go in his shorts list or what have you.
Yeah.
That thing went viral. Okay? And he got let me see, I think 2,500 viewing hours on that one short. It was a real good video. He got 2,500 viewing hours, but guess what? It did not count toward his viewing hours for him to get monetized.
Right. That's what Ken was just saying.
There is a separate monetization for shorts.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Something that you have
Really?
to sign up for, Mick, or is it automatic?
I think it is like an automatic thing, Ken. I did do a bit of research when it first came out, because obviously shorts was the answer to TikTok and what have you.
Yeah.
And there is a separate, same as Instagram Reels. It is a separate monetization.
Can I talk on this a moment, please?
I didn't know that.
What my thinking is to use it as a tool, shorts, to advertise what you're working on. For example, the moped behind me. Do a little shorts of that. If people click into that, think, oh, I like the look of this moped, and you mention that you do other stuff about it on your channel, then they might go and watch them videos. It's only a minute. It's quick. It's only a minute. It's quick to do. And it might draw some people into your channel. That's what I'm thinking. Not so much for the revenue in that side of things, just as an extra video to try and draw people in, really.
I think the answer is, Luke, is how many shorts have you watched where you have subscribed to YouTube channels?
The only one I watch is Donny Boy 73. He throws them in, That's it.
To be honest, myself, I don't really watch shorts much myself, not really. But I will. There is a thing, a channel I found, and he'd picked up he'd had loads of views. And I looked on his channel, and he had a few interesting videos. They were like scuba diving underwater, and you see fish and that. They'd only done about 500 views. He had about 7 of them type of videos. Then he had one shorts video, a bicycle being stolen in broad daylight. That did 6 million views. He picked up 600 subs in a month from that one video. So whether they're going to be returning viewers to his channel or not, it probably won't happen. But it has sort of pushed his channel possibly to more exposure. So yeah, it's a difficult one.
Has anyone?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's done.
Oh, the one going around the pole.
Yeah.
That's done 8,500 views.
Wow.
Okay. I don't think it's helped my channel anymore, because it's done 8,500 views. Why am I still only on 12,500 subscribers when I release that?
Does that show you, if you look through your studio, how many subs you picked up off that video?
Potentially, I suspect it's there somewhere. I haven't even looked. Let me try. I haven't even looked. I wouldn't know.
I'll tell you what I've had recently. I've been stuck on 100 or 284 or whatever. It keeps going 284, 283, 284.
Same here. I get the same. Yeah.
Somebody somewhere is messing around.
I had some drop 4 over one night, and I thought, well, why's that happened? And then they come back over the weekend, and that.
Now, I think.
So here's the answers, right? That one short has had 8.2 thousand views. Okay, wow. and it spiked. Let me see on show. It spiked and then dropped right off. Right, leveled off. Okay.
Right.
Now that's in 98 days. Right. It's had 52.5 hours watch time. Well, must be 1,000. I don't know. Must be. I don't know. Idea. And my subscriber count. So out of let me turn my volume down. My brightness down. Out of 8.5 100,000 views, that's how many subscribers it's picked up.
18.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to show that shorts weren't very, very good, obviously, but it was a fun video. Do people come in and think, oh, this is just someone messing about?
It took 40 seconds to make it.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, I suppose, is that will continue to make views, but
also you have picked up 18 subscribers making a video for 40 seconds. Yeah.
Now, I think like when Mick, you were doing your close-ups on repairing, and like Klaus does his videoing where there's close-ups, that's more interesting than outer views, you know?
It definitely is, Hank. But on reflection, how many times are you going to watch me clean a carburetor?
True,
you know,
but I mean, depends which carburetor. If it's the same one over and over and over,
it
fine,
does. It does to a degree,
Nice,
right? But I do believe there's another reason, and that is if you watch Bruce Pender's channel, he's got a channel called Bruce's Shop.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you know him, right? But Bruce, all Bruce does is he gets a lawnmower in. He generally clean the carburetor anyway, which we all see. He get it running, and that's all Bruce's channel's about, right? Okay.
And we watch it every single time.
But it's because you're watching it because it's Bruce.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the comedy factor too.
There's a bit of that in it, yeah.
But no, he just doesn't do car repairs. Well, which we all know that anyway. But he is funny, you know. But he does go into more technical stuff.
And this is
cover it.
And this is why. Oh, it's not a dig. It's not a dig at all. But this is why people watch YouTube channels, is because they don't necessarily want to watch the content in which you're working on. They want to know what's on the shelf behind you in the blue box. You know,
wow.
Simone, what is that little white dish just to your right? What's that little white dish on the side there?
White dish.
Yeah,
on the stove.
What's in it? What's it doing there?
What's in there?
That's some dishes that need washing. That's all.
What's that carrier bag pinned up on the side of the cabinet for? What's that?
It's got an alien on it.
Do you see what I'm saying? So when people are watching you,
they're looking beyond the person.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Can I go back to shorts a moment? It's just something I wanted to bring up. I won't use them. You don't have to put it on big screen, Ken. It's fine. I won't use them purely for the fact that I despise filming like that.
Yeah, I don't like that myself. I don't like that myself.
My computer
you got to do it sideways.
Yeah,
turn your phone sideways. Landscape.
No, you can't.
No, shorts have to be portrait. Don't they have to be portrait?
Yeah, because my iPad won't let me do shorts. My iPhone will. The iPad
didn't know that.
What I don't understand. What I don't understand is this young generation film everything vertical. You can't see anything.
I tell Laura off about that whenever she films. She's
to be perfectly fine, perfectly honest, Simone. If there's a woman on there with a massive pair of hooters, I don't want to know what's on the outside. I just watch what's on the inside.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but on top of that, they add on piles and piles and piles until you drown of hashtags. And I despise those. Honestly, I've got to be honest. I despise them. So I won't use Twitter.
Them. But
I don't even use that.
But what I will say, Simone, is that when I release my thumbnail and stuff on Instagram, the amount of comments I've had come back through companies, i.e. Mountfield Honda Hater, who are genuine UK reputable companies, when you hashtag them into the video reel or the upload, you're actually getting comments off of main manufacturers. So that could potentially lead to somewhere good or good following. So they do have a massive.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have been. What do you remember when you'd get a single on the radio or something? It'd get overplayed. Yeah, that is what's happening with the hashtag as an entity.
Yeah, you burn out on it
in itself. A pandemic, and you click on something on Facebook and it's a picture of someone, you've got 50 million hashtags. I don't want to see that.
I think you got an issue. I think you got an issue with hashtags. You need to go to some kind of A&A meeting about it.
To be honest, I'm not a great lover of the hashtags. I've only just started to use them lately because I'm not bombarding it with it, but I'm putting them in there for certain things because I think it does seem to help some people's channels be found and content to be found. You know,
yeah, it's all about the searches, right? Isn't the hashtag?
It's all about the algorithm. It's all about.
I can find anything I want on YouTube without using it.
Oh
so
no!
You
see, that's not necessarily true, is it?
It is.
No, it's not. Because let's just take this new storm that's blown in. If you just punched in, what's the storm called? Storm
Eustace, was it?
Eustace.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. If you punch that in, right? If you just punch in Storm Eustace on your search, right?
Dudley, I think it was.
There is.
I'm glad he was before.
There is
another one since.
When you punch that in within the search, within the algorithms of the search, it will pick up those hashtags as part of the search, even though you don't use the hashtag itself. So it's still searching that name. So despite the fact you think you're not using it, the algorithm is using it for you because that's how it's generating the search.
What, even without the hashtag?
Yes, definitely.
You don't need the hashtag; just put the word in.
Yeah.
Well, why would people put the hashtags in then? Why?
Because it then links into a central feed system.
Yeah, but you have to type one extra character. You shouldn't have to type an extra character to find.
No, definitely not. But I do believe you don't have to.
But no,
it's not to use them. I don't know what they are.
I mean, this might sound ridiculous, but I mean, I even bought a Kit Kat once, and it's on the chocolate. My stomach does not need hashtags.
What do you do with a hashtag? I have no idea.
Throw them in the bin, burn them, anything. Stab people
Nick,
with them. No,
you got a 2-hour phone call coming up now.
Yeah, but if you ever get stopped up though, you know, where you can't actually use the bathroom instead of taking X-Lax, them hashtags will turn around in there and kind of loosen it up.
Yeah.
Well, Mick might be able to help us on that one. So how are you from then, mate?
I am old behind
my bottom hole. My bottom hole is healed and no longer requires any more discussion about how my bum hole is. Thank you, Conker.
Hey, look, Minute Man. Okay, Luke, I was going to ask you earlier about the sickle behind you. Okay, well, in your background. I was going to, is that electric or is that a motorized?
Motorized 1974 50cc 2-stroke.
Is that a Honda? No. Is it similar to a Honda? No, it's not because it doesn't have the bar on top. We have a Honda. One of the moped. It's a moped, but it doesn't have a Kickstarter on it. Yeah, where you have to wound the spring up on it and then press. It looks like a clutch, but you press a lever in, like a brake and a clutch lever. You press it in, and it releases the spring, and that's your starter.
Yeah, well, this pedals to start. This pedal, you pull a lever in and pedal, then let the lever out, and then it starts. It's pedals like a bike on it. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, the one I'm talking about. That it's a Honda Express.
Honda Express. I've heard the Honda Express.
Simone, you haven't got. Simone, you haven't got to apologise for your rant, sweetheart. That's why we're here. We're here to soothe you.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, let me comment on Rich's comment here.
I've actually really enjoyed this stream up to now. It's been really good stream.
Really, USA won't have UK mowers not helping anyone in the USA to fix mowers. I disagree.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll be honest with you, Rich. I watch Mick and the other guys work on real mowers and all that because I don't have them here. I'm interested. To me, that's enticing the USA viewer to figure out the differences in what they do over there.
Rich, go and sit in the corner room. Stop being stupid.
Yeah, I understand that spot.
Well, hey, me and somebody else had a guy from the UK that came in our live panel. We were talking about small engines, and this one guy from the UK had a question for us. So we answered his question, but luckily we knew what he was talking about. You know, he had something familiar that what we knew about with, because I did mention Mick's name. You know, I said, hey, I watch Mix all the time, which everybody does, and I have a lot of UK friends, but they have different engines than us. Even though it's a Briggs and Stratton more, engine on it, there's something a little bit different than our US.
Yeah, they do vary slightly. Yeah.
But you see, Cajun, fundamentally.
Yeah, theoretically on the theories of engines. So we did answer his question. He got it running.
But you see, a Honda engine in the USA, in America, in Japan, in Taiwan, in India, in Ireland, it's the same engine, right? It may have some differences about it. The gearboxes we have. Do you have a company called General Transmissions on your lawnmower gearboxes? Guess what? So do we. They're the same thing, So it is potentially a lawnmower that you guys have over there, which is an MTD. We're calling it it's just a sponsor sticker thrown out somewhere else over here on the front.
Correct. Yeah, MTD is AYP.
Yeah,
all the way.
It's just a different sponsor that puts. How many machines do we have over here, Luke? That can be MTD, Lawn Flight, Mountfield, and Honda. Just got a different sticker put on it.
Yeah, loads.
Same.
Yeah.
So it's all the same. The reason people like to watch these videos is for the individuality of the person that's doing it. And if you're unique and have your own little quirk in the way in which you do things, then people will watch your video. How many times did we all laugh when we all watched Henry go out and do his video when he forgot he put it on fast forward speed by times 12 and watched a 79-year-old man running around his workshop cleaning up his yard in 3 minutes. It was fantastic viewing.
Henry, you're not 79 years old, are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's only 2 years since the stream began. He was 78 earlier.
I get older as the day goes on.
But you see, the thing is with like Henry, people like to see and conquer. I'm not being rude, but at your ages in life, where do you know what? I'll say 70% of the people within your age group are just sat indoors doing nothing, right? Not lifting a finger. But yet you got you two gents that go out into your workshop once in a blue moon for Henry, but every week for Conquer. You go out there and you're having a go at something. You're keeping your hands going, you're keeping your brain matter going, and good luck to you. Bruce is the same. Bruce is retired and now never been so busy. It's fantastic to see, and I just hope in 30 years' time I can be doing that as well.
Same, with Bruce, yeah. Well, actually, Bruce right now, he's busy swimming and taking in the sights right now in Mexico.
I don't feel my age. I mean, getting out of the bed in the morning, it's a bit of a double, isn't it, Henry?
Someone wants the link. I'll just put it out in the chat for you, Ken. There you go. But it's what it is. That's right. I've done it for you. We all like to watch videos for the individuality of the person. When Simone was working on that lawnmower the other week, I was screaming down the chat because she had her back to the camera. You know what I mean? Trying to assist her. That's what makes it all fun. Seeing Conker try and trip over his Hoover last week on his thing. He was trying so hard, bless him, to try and make it a professional video. And if you weren't swearing behind the camera, I don't know what you were doing, Conker, because I would have picked that Hoover up and flung it out the window.
It took a lot of editing, put it that way.
Actually, Simone's video the other week actually inspired me to do a video of something that was in her video, and actually that's something that'll come up. So, watching her video give me an idea to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be looking forward to that one. Then I'll be wondering what it is.
And you'll have to wait. It'll be a couple of weeks, I think.
The good thing with his videos,
was it in the background or something like that?
No, it was mower related.
Oh, okay.
The good thing with his videos is that we can reach out across the pond to Australia, to Ireland, to wherever. We can reach out and form these massive friendships with people, ask for advice, get free jumpers when they turn up on the post, all that sort of stuff.
I've never received one yet, not a free jumper.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
How are we doing?
Who's that? Is that Rob? I will call you back tomorrow without fail when I'm down the old cop clinic.
Small engines.
And Rob, who is no longer wrenching, he is back to small engines.
No wind, but lots of snow.
How are we doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I've got some of that, Parky.
No, you can keep it, Rob.
Got rain
got
again.
Plenty of his own.
Harkness, you can keep that snow. And it's so rare down here in Louisiana, we spell it different too. In Southwest Louisiana and Cajun country.
I'm surprised the word's even in your vocabulary.
We spell it SNEAUX.
That sounds
snow.
That's not even the French word. French word for snow is neige. So it's not even the French. It's like fromblé.
No, but that's how we spell it in Cajun French. SNEAUX.
Oh, Cajun French snow. It's more like fromblé.
It's like Boudreaux, Thibodeau, Arsenault.
It's like the English word for snow with a French twist on it at the end, yo.
Well, near where I live, there's a little place called St. Budo, but it's spelled with an X on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this storm was supposed to be dying out today. We got it even worse today. We did have tomorrow, yesterday.
Yeah,
lovely sunshine here today. Lovely sunshine.
It's not down here. It's absolutely shocking down here. Look, absolute crap.
Wrong one.
We can't see it in Rob's living room.
Yeah. He's warm where he's at.
I'm gonna go and show you then.
Crap, look at it. Shocking. Hideous.
Yeah, it's got horrible here now. It's got horrible here. Weren't too bad earlier.
Snow.
Dang.
Well, I doubt we get cars in the rain, but not in the snow. Unless I have to do a clutch change in the snow.
We got to change the clutch on.
I said I once had to change a clutch in the snow.
I've just changed the clutch on my Astra van. Only took me a day. 900 quid. Took the garage. Done. Good.
I wouldn't do it outside. I wouldn't do it outside.
I did it on this one. Change clutch on that.
Easy, man. Get it when you know how.
But easy way to change a clutch is pay someone else to do it. Easiest way to do it.
Well, you could throw money at any problem to solve it.
I wasn't throwing money at a problem, Parky. I was throwing money at a solution.
Well, there's a problem, and you were throwing money at it to solve it.
No. I already knew it was a problem, so therefore it wasn't a problem. So it became a solution. Mick, I love your channel.
You solved
I
it,
watch it every day. I miss your live streams, but absolutely love.
Yeah, the solution was to throw money at it.
They're mediocre. Almost watch. Here's it. That's fine. Cheers, Mick.
Cheers.
The thing
He's
is,
right.
The thing is, Ken has to do 4 times as many live streams to counteract for one of mine.
We've got a lot of catching up to do, haven't we, Mick?
Technical difficulties. Hold on.
According to the report, it's 11 Celsius.
Can we believe you? Thousands wouldn't.
So I'm tempted
Hey,
to
like
go.
I said, Mick, I do it because it's convenient. I'm out for breakfast. What the hell, right?
Yeah, that's right. I understand. I understand. You know, we'll do what makes us happy. You know, I like just watching Henry just sitting there getting older. Nothing changes.
Well, Mick,
see you later, KCB.
I would schedule my Saturday, every Saturday, just so that I could finish up my work, come inside, heat up something for lunch, and watch your stream. And I did that for what, a year and a half?
Yeah. Ken, I changed the way in which you live.
Yeah.
You did.
You did.
Ken, I think you should call your streams Duchess.
Should be sponsored by him. Sponsored by Duchess. Oh,
Mick was literally controlling your life, Ken. Mick had it, yeah.
For a while there, basically.
Ken, how does it feel that you were influenced by a UK guy in your life? You were influenced.
They blimey.
It didn't matter to Hank because Hank just sat in the chair. All Hank had to do was set the alarm clock just to wake up. That's all he had to do.
I tell you one thing though, like Hank and all the rest, I made a lot of good friends. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, me and Hank would be better friends when he sends that jumper over.
Snail post, slug post.
I'm sure Ken's got shares in Duchess. After all, he's invested enough money with them.
No, what do I put out? I usually twice a week, so $20 a week. That's all.
I think they know him on a personal basis.
Twice a week. The other day you went live 4 times in a day. What are you on about?
Well, it depends if I'm home.
He's on first name terms with all staff.
Or if they have the
Usual
2 for
Ken.
$4 off special.
should be getting a discount now. Like, customer loyalty.
How do you pronounce my hat? Oh, my steel hat.
You know, Ken, Duchess ought to give you free breakfast.
I've never
You know,
pronounced
just because you
Still.
advertising for them, they ought to give you a free breakfast once a week because you advertise a lot for them.
Nah.
Is it the usual not pay you this time?
I don't know how these places make money on $5, $10 a shot. You know what I mean?
How much was that Western Omelet? About $8?
Well, with the large coffee and all that, it's like $9.32 with tax.
That's cheap. That's
Can
cheap.
someone please let Conker join in? I don't want rigor mortis to set into his jaw. Otherwise, if he sits there for too long, you know what happens.
Oh, how we doing, Conk?
No, we got to put a mirror under his nose. He's still breathing.
Yeah.
Where's your tattoos gone?
Your tattoo. They're here. Where's your tattoo?
No, it's got one of that railway station in North Wales.
You'll see the video when it comes out,
on his.
I've seen the video, Rob. I've got it on my laptop.
I bet you've been having a right giggle at them.
I can't wait for Ken's to come in. That's why
I need to send Phil.
What's that?
It's quite hard though doing Phil's accent.
Your copycat video, Ken.
Rob, I didn't even try to
Oh yeah. Hey, did we have a time limit, Mick?
End of February.
No. Duration of the video.
5 minutes.
Oh, I gotta edit though.
Depends on the full 40 minutes.
To be
went
fair,
about 10 minutes.
To be fair, it's a shame Hank didn't enter because someone could have done a Hank and just sat in a chair for 5 minutes and done nothing. Just sat there for 5 minutes. That's what I would have done.
I actually had about 10 minutes, so I gotta edit.
I know you guys wanted mine.
5 to 6 minutes, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's actually not that easy. You're trying to sort of pick up on mannerisms and all that sort of stuff.
Tons of room. Oh, where is Luke? We lost Luke?
Well, it said in chat dropped me down, so it's obviously taking
I got 10
his own hands.
spots. We're okay. No, we got 10 spots. We're good. I wonder, where's this guy? How come he's not up on the screen?
It's probably in A&E, probably in ER, getting something surgically removed from his butthole.
Mr. Clem.
Can't stop texting me, will you?
So what are you doing today then, Phil? You busy?
Me, not very much to be honest with you, mate. Blew forced 12 hoolie here yesterday. Nearly lost the summer house. And to be honest with you, the grass is so wet outside the garage. I best not go nowhere near it.
What do you got?
I used to be
Simone, wake up.
Simone.
Sorry.
I don't do it, Tim.
Yeah. Simone, now you can show the cup so we can advertise you.
Yeah.
She was showing the cup earlier on.
I always drink out of this.
Nice.
Hashtag it. You'll be all right, Simone.
And it's on both sides. So
Nice. Can't miss it.
What do you got? Noodles?
one today.
Yeah.
Hot tea.
You got a spoon. You got a spoon in there. What are you eating?
No, it's just tea. That's all. It's just tea.
You guys keep the spoon in while you're drinking?
Oh, you've got to mix it, Ken, mate.
No.
You've got to mix it.
Oh, you don't need to. Once it's done, it's
What,
done.
does it come out of solution if you don't mix it?
No, it's force of habit.
Tea don't do that.
And it works.
Right,
boy.
It
One
works
thing
as a
for
heat
sure, Ken,
conductor.
the Americans cannot make tea.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, Cajun.
That's a posh one, Cajun.
Yeah, nice one.
Where's the other one? Where's
Hey,
the other one?
Cajun, how come I didn't get a sticker from you yet?
Yeah, I've still got plenty of stickers.
Oh, I hadn't mailed any out yet. I've got everybody's email address that says stickers in the subject line. So,
Ark at Henry, look, why haven't you sent me out? Henry, where's my jumper?
Hey up, Riley. Riley boy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah?
Strange.
I know Sparky sent stuff, and we still didn't get that from Sparky. And
that's probably because Sparky just lied. He hasn't actually posted it out. That's the answer there.
Oh, you got to post them out. Yeah.
You got to post something to receive something.
I see.
I got something in the mail today.
Thing over the weekend.
Did you get mine, Hank?
Did you send over that parcel with Martin's toy and stuff?
He's still not got them stickers on.
I'm trying to get that out today, Phil. I got about 3 things in it.
Oh, okay, mate, no problem.
Conker, you were supposed to come down.
Who knows what where, wouldn't you?
Conk, you were supposed to come down mine and yesterday to help cut this tree down. You didn't turn up.
I did. I knocked on the door. You wouldn't let me in.
Didn't see you.
America.
Right, well, me and Riley boy are going down to Tesco's to go and get something for dinner. So we've got to go out into the freezing cold, soaking wet, which requires me to get out of the armchair. Hank, this is something not used to, but it's
what are you getting, Riley boy? What are you getting off Dad?
Chicken. You get
3 guesses.
I ordered a brilliant kind of book.
You ordered a new book from Amazon for bedtime stories, haven't you?
Okay.
Well done, mate.
Oh,
nice.
Okay.
What's your favourite book, mate?
Favourite book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
Bing bedtime. Bedtime for Bing.
Okay.
Yes, mate.
Right.
Guess what?
Oh.
Big.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna. It's 9 o'clock our time, so I'm gonna end it. All right. So I'll end. You guys can still chat, but I'm gonna end it because I gotta go next door and get some parts.
Yeah.
okay, Ken.
7 o'clock.
Phil.
Take care, guys.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. All right. We'll see you all later.